That's awesome players. But that lick is on this walk down, I would do something like. Good evening again, friends. I want to welcome you back to Matt's Guitar. This evening, I'm just going to teach a really quick lesson. It's basically country gospel blues. Country gospel blues. And it's basically under the concept of the Ray Charles song, Georgia. And it's kind of going to like emphasize around that progression. And that's the same progression that we find in like Mary Mary's Cried My Last Tear yesterday. It's pretty much a country kind of gospel-y kind of jazzy kind of tune. You can kind of like do with it whatever you want to. But like I said, it's one of those segues into like a jazzy type of gospel, country type of gospel. So we're going to be in the key of G, and our first chord is going to be a G major, which is basically if just straight G major part, or a G7. And I'll put those at the bottom of the video so that you guys know exactly what it is that I'm playing. So the first chord is a G or G7. Second chord is a B7. And everybody knows what a G is. B7 is basically on the 5th string 2, on the 4th string 4, on the 3rd string 2, and on the 2nd string 4. Or we can play it up here with that 7 pattern I always play, which is the root, the 7th, and the 3rd, which is on the 6th string, the B at the 7th fret, on the 4th string at the 7th fret, and on the G string at the 8th fret. Okay? And then we go from there to a E minor 7 at the 7th fret. So that's 7 on the 5th fret, 9 on the 4th 9th fret on the 4th string, 7 on the 3rd string, 8 on the 2nd string, and 7 on the 1st string. Now we're going to play this G7, which is right here at the 5th fret, and on the 4th string on the 5th fret, we have the 4th string on the 5th fret, that G. Then on the 3rd string, we have a at the 7th fret, we're going to play that D on the 7th fret, and then we're going to play the 7th right here on the 2nd string at the 6th fret, and then we're going to play on the 1st string at the 7th fret. And that's a G7. And we're going to go from this G7 to this C barred, which is on the 5th fret. On the 5th fret, on the 5th string 3, on the 4th string 5, on the 3rd string 5, and on the 2nd string 5. And then we're going to go into this C sharp, diminished 7. And we got that, and that's, I'm sorry I didn't explain that. That's going to be C sharp on the 5th string. Then you're going to have 5 on the 4th string, 3 on the 3rd string, and 5 on the 2nd string. And now we're going to have this move right here, and this is important because I want to show you this country lick later on this drop down. So we're going to hammer on this G7. Then we have an F7. So all we're doing is playing. So on the 3rd fret on the 6th string, the 3rd fret on the 4th string, the 3rd fret on the 3rd string, and we're going to hammer that from 3 to 4. And we're going to repeat the same thing down the whole step to F. And we go to E. It's the same thing, it's just so G7, F7, E7, then we go to A7 to a D9. So and then we're back to this G7. And what's plush about this is that we can play the chords, but there's so many melodic lines that can be played throughout this progression, you know. So, you know, we got that Georgia, Georgia. We got that on the E7, so Georgia. Just that little lick on the 5th string, which is just a slide down from 5 to 7, and then 5 on the 4th string. You can do something like that. Georgia. It's all in that, just all in that, just major scale type stuff. Georgia, Georgia, and then you can at this B flat set, at this B7, you can just kind of do this 9, 10, 11 on the G string and the E string. E minor 7, and we can play this little lick right here, which is a 9 on the G string, 10 on the B string or the 2nd string, and all we do is take our ring finger and we'll play 9, 10, and then just add this 11th fret. And we can slide this so we kind of like making 9, 10 our like kind of home position, and we can just slide that down to 7, 8 to this 7, 8 position. It's on the same strings. And then on the 4th string, 9, 7. So, and we got this G7 chord I explained. Now we're at this C. And then we have this diminish. we got the C sharp diminished, so we're here at the C. So Georgia, 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 all the night through. I don't know the words. And we have this diminished lick right here. So when we hit this C sharp diminished, we can do this diminished lick. And that diminished lick, we're going to start on the C sharp or the 4th fret on the 5th string, and we're going to go 4, 7 on the 5th string, 5, 8 on the 4th string, 6, 9 on the 3rd string, and 8, 11 we can do something like that. So Georgia, Georgia, and then we got this. So I just showed you that G7, F7, and we're right here on this E, and we're going to walk this E up. So it's going to be this E shape, open E shape, but it's going to be on the 5th string 2, and on the 3rd string 1, and then we're going to go from 4 on the 5th string and 2 on the 3rd string, and then it's going to be 5 on the 5th string and 3 on the 3rd string, and then it's 5 on the 5th string and 4 on the 3rd string. And we can strum this through for the first chord when we walk up on this E. A7, D7, D9, and I think on the last or one of the last lessons or one of the lessons before, I kind of showed you this. And we're going to do that for this D9. So, and then we're going to go, when we go to this D9, we're going to go back to the G or G7. And then we're going to go to this B. And we can just play the B as a bass note, or we can play the B and hit these 2 strings on the second and 1st string, which is a 3 and a 3, or a D and a G. Then we have this C again, C major. And then we have this C sharp diminished. And now we're going to D9, E9, F9, F sharp 9. And then we're back at this G9, which is the beginning of the song. So like I said, that's Georgia, or that's Mary, Mary. I've had enough heartache, and I've had enough song. How much I can take. I cried my last tear yesterday. Or however that song goes, it's kind of loose in that. But I'm going to give you something for this walk down. And it's going to be a little country lick, and it's going to be a bend lick. So like if you've ever heard country, or if you even not heard country, or if you're like a guitarist and you grew up on like the East Coast, and on the East Coast, there's a lot of great guitar players that play lap guitars, and they play pedal steel guitars, and they play them in church. And they don't have like organs and keyboards like a lot of churches have. they're all about guitars, man. Like in the Carolinas and Virginia on the East Coast, like down that whole board there, I was just so many churches that are just predominantly like guitars and predominantly like lap steel or pedal steel guitars, and they are just awesome players. But that lick is on this walk down, I would do something like. And that lick is basically right here on the 15th. It's a simulation of a pedal steel guitar, and we're gonna take this G shape, which is on the 15th fret, G and D, and we're gonna play 15, 15, 14. And it is all it is we're gonna play this chord and we're gonna bend up to pitch. And it might take a little practice for you guys. And this is 14, 15, and 15. So 15, 15, 14, 15, 15. We're going to bend this 14 up to basically a 16, or we're going to bend it up a whole pitch. So we're simulating that. So we got the G, the F, and the E. And we're going to bend this E down. We're going to bend it up a whole tone. And we're going to bend it down. We're going to bring it right back. So it's basically like, but we're going to bend it. And as we bend, we're going to come back. So when we get to this E, we're going to go down to this 9th fret on the G string. And then we're going to go ba 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 ba, which is why we're holding this E. On the 3rd string, we're going to play on the 3rd string 9, on the 4th string 11. So 11, 9, 10, 9, 9, 9, 8, 9. And then we can slide back down to this A7 shape. And then we're right here at this D9, and then we're right back to this G7. So and that is all I have for you guys. I really just so overjoyed to be able to bring something else to you guys tonight. I know it's not typically what I've been showing, but all of this stuff is so relevant to guitar playing, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm glad that you guys are still rocking with me. So if you have not subscribed, and if you have not liked, please subscribe and please like the page. It only helps us. It only helps me. Like I said, it gives me more encouragement to continue to bring lessons to you guys. I know you guys, a lot of times we feel like I said in one of the lessons before, things are gate kept, or things are not shown to you, or people just play it in a sprint, and they don't really explain to you exactly what it is that they're doing. They just kind of like, okay, you got it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, God, I've been patient with you guys. I want to show you guys everything that I have. If it's anything that you want to see, or if it's anything that you even say, hey, I want you to explain this more, what you did in that, I didn't understand that, feel free to comment. Feel free to say anything. I'll explain it to you. I'll take the time, like I've with many people. I'll DM you. You know what I'm saying, and just show you in a hot second what that was or whatever. So just if you're looking for anything, if you're looking for anything specific, just let me know. But like I said, man, God bless you guys. I thank you guys who are here rocking with me. And like I said, if you're enjoying this or you're getting any value from it, please like and subscribe. God bless you guys, and good night.